Hey team, happy weekend. It is triple threat today. What the heck is, what have you gotten yourself into? That's a great question. 3 blocks of work, 10 minutes each. Strength, cardio, mobility, flexibility, 10 minutes of everything. Done. 10, 30 minutes, check. All right, this is the beginning of my promise. Our promise to you that our workouts are gonna be 45 minutes and under as we go into 2021. Time is of the essence. We wanna make good use of your time. What do you need today? 2 weights that match, a mat, water, towel, my zone bell, heart rate monitor, whatever you use, you know the drill. Go ahead and get it. If you want music, turn it on, turn it up. We're gonna start with strength. We're gonna go into cardio. We're gonna finish up with some mobility and flexibility drills to make sure you are ready to start your day off on the right foot. All right, or finish it off on the right foot. I don't know when you're watching this. Let's go ahead and lift up. If you're gathering your things, go ahead. Join me when you're ready. Lift up, quick warm up. All standing, exhale, release. Take a nice wide stance, turn your toes out, squat down. We're gonna go into squat mobility drill. Stand, drop, arm lift, arm lift. I love this one so much. I think I'll make sure it's in all the warm-ups. I need it so much. It's just selfish, I just like it. Squat, lift, drop. Trying to get a little lower with each squat, drop, rise, rise, and stand. All right, forward lunge, lateral lunge, reverse lunge, forward lunge, into lateral lunge. Ooh, wake up. I need to step forward into reverse lunge, into forward and lateral. Reverse, let's do it one more time. We're gonna do a lot of strength at the beginning, go into some quickness drills, some speed work. We're gonna give you a lot of I'm gonna give you a lot of modifications today. Gotta make sure I'm not hitting my weights. I always put them in like the worst spots. Because I'm lazy, I'll just drop them and they end up being in my way. And instead of moving the weights, common sense would tell you I'll just move my body, right? All right, shake those legs out. Double hop, touchdown squat. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Jump, jump, drop, jump, jump, drop, jump, jump. Take your butt with you. You know, it's like my pet peeve on these. I always say take your butt with you because we leave it behind, right? Take it with you. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, now here, 180-degree jumps. We're going for it. You do what you need to do. Stop here. I got my cheat sheet down here. I don't know if you can see it. Got some highlighted. The font is bigger so I can actually read it. You can lose the middleman here and switch. I like those. 3, 2, 1, rest. Quick jumping jacks. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. All right. Some sprints in place, then I'll do a quick demo. We'll get to work. It's gonna be 5 exercises, 50 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, 2 rounds through. That will apply to blocks 1 and block 2. Block 3 will be different. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, good. 2, 3, 4, make it harder every time. Make it more intense every time. Stick that knee up. Let's go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Woo! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got it. All right, we're gonna start with this standing to kneeling overhead press. Holding 2 weights here. Down, down, press, stand, and then repeat. You can hold 1 weight. You can just do a kneeling to standing. We're gonna go into a lateral lunge with a weight switch. Woo! Fancy, right? Or you can do a lateral lunge with or without a weight. We go to push up to row. You notice this is like my go-to right now. I love this drill. Push up, pull, pull. You're gonna see my push up be on my knees probably the whole time. From there, elevator goblet, squat, halfway, squat, return. And we're gonna wrap up with the sumo deadlift. I wanna spend a second here. Wide stance. Here's your weight. Hinge forward, not squat. Hinge forward. See that flat back? Drive your hips up, and as you get to the top, hammer curl, hammer time, okay? So we got some combo drills, 5 exercises, twice through, 50 on, 10 off. You're done with block 1, okay? You're warm, you're ready. We're gonna start with the standing, kneeling to overhead. Get your weights in 3, 2, 1. We go down, down, stop, press, stand. Okay, can you take it back with the other leg? Down, stop, press. Let's come back up. I love this one. down, down, press, come back up. We have 2 chances to do this. So if you're just getting your feet wet, or maybe you want to do one weight, it looks like this. We go down, down, press. I'm getting my other weight really quickly. You keep moving. Don't wait on me to do your reps. You don't have to follow me, right? You can make this work for you. Maybe you need no overhead press. Maybe you only do overhead press. Whew. And put your weights down. We need 1. We're going into the lateral lunge with switch. I'm gonna stand behind my mat. You can stand on your mat in front of your mat. Opposite arm to the leg that goes out, come up and switch. Out, come up and switch. If you don't like this, don't do the switch. You can just hand off here, or you can do no weight at all. But I'm gonna ask that lateral lunge, the toe and the knee point forward. Shift your weight outside of your body, laterally, side. Good, we have 20 seconds. We're gonna go into push up to row combo. So you're gonna need both weights. Again, modifications here all around. Do what you need to do. We gotta do this twice. 3, 2, 1, rest. I'm already sweating. Those of you that know me, I'm not surprised at all by that. Okay, push up to row. Ready, I'm gonna stick with my knees. Ready, set, go. Push up, plank, pull right, pull left. You can do it all on your knees, which I'll do here. Push up, pull, pull, or from your toes, or a hybrid, meaning you come to plank for the row. Your choice. Watch those windshield wiper hips, right? We're not shaking it side to side. We're gonna try to keep it as still as possible. And in 20 seconds, we'll need 1 weight and we'll stand for elevator goblet squat and finish up with sumo deadlift curl. So we've got a lot of combination drills. In fact, everything except the goblet squat is twofold. 3, 2, 1, rise and shine. Starting to feel warm, starting to feel ready. Feels good, doesn't it? It's nice that we didn't start off with cardio. Kind of like that. Ready? Let's go. Squat, halfway, lower, come home. Squat, halfway lift. You get to that bottom range, and then come up about 1 inch, drop back, and then spring forward. Or spring up, I should say. Don't go forward, you'll fall. Squat, halfway lift, squat, and drive up. Whew. Squat, halfway lift, we're halfway there. We're getting into that sumo deadlift. With the curl, I'm gonna turn sideways for it, just so that you can make sure that you see how important that hinge is. Good, starting to build up pressure in the legs, in the quads specifically, as we do squats. Then we're gonna shift the focus to the back side of the body and to the biceps. Rest, 2 weights. Here comes the sumo. What does the sumo mean in terms of your foot position? It's wide, it's a wide stance. 3, 2, hips back, stand, bicep curl, repeat. I'm turning sideways, here we go. Hinge, stand, curl. See the difference between a squat and a hinge? Yeah, there you go. Think about push those hips back, 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 toes out slightly. 10 and 2 or 11 and 1, whatever your body allows. Every body is different. We have 20 seconds. I can't do math. Y'all know that though. Push back, come up, slow down. You'll have time for speed. We got another block to go. And then mobility, which is my favorite, which is weird because you know I struggle with that. And nobody said. Okay, we're gonna start from the top. You're already halfway through the first block. So 5 minutes in, you've done everything that we're gonna do in terms of your strength training today. Get your weights, get them ready. Kneeling, kneeling, press, stand up for me. Ha, good. Get down, stay here and push, get up. Remember, You can cut out not either, you'll do nothing. One of the two. So if you just want to overhead press, I don't know why I did that at the top. It's at the bottom. If you just want to overhead press, just overhead press. If you just want to go standing to kneeling, go standing to kneeling. I like this drill. This one's new. Got some new stuff in my arsenal. I had to practice it on y'all first, right? Why do I keep wanting to do that? I just want more. 3, 2, 1. Put him down. Lateral lunge with switch. So what these exercises are doing is giving you a rev of the engine in terms of your breath, but not maxing you out. Here we go. Across, and then switch as you come up. You can hand off, or you don't have to switch at all. You can use 2 weights. You can use no weight. So these exercises give you a lot of bang for your buck, not only in terms of strength work, the load that we're putting our body under with the appropriate time, but also giving you a cardiovascular element. Oftentimes, especially as we get used to HIIT work, you think if you are not breathless, your system, your cardiovascular system, ain't doing jack. And that's not true. Rest. It doesn't have to be max to be worthy. It doesn't have to be red zone to be effective. Okay, ready? Push up row. Slow. Knees or toes. Push up, you're gonna get a tricep component in here too. Hop up to plank, pull, pull, repeat. We're wrapping up our first block. After this, we'll have 2 exercises, both of the lower body variety. We'll talk about what's coming in our second block during our break. You'll have a minute in between each block. Ooh, at least a minute between the first and second. You know what I love more than anything? If you're screaming rest right now, you know me very well. 3, 2, 1, rest. I like to rest more than probably everybody. All right, elevator goblet. I like to hold my weight like this. You're welcome to hold it like this, just like this. All right, ready, sit, let's go. Down, halfway lift, lower, stand up. The knees are soft. I'm not walking out my legs here. Squat, halfway, down, keep the pressure on. Down, so you never, even though you're standing, you still got a little bit of pressure, a little bit of load in those legs. You okay? You're breathing, but it's like you can handle it. That's where I need you to be. On a scale of 1 to 10, it should feel like a solid 7. The next block is gonna feel more like an 8, perhaps a 9, probably not a 10. And release it. We have one more exercise before we wrap up block 1. It's the deadlift with the curl. Hammer curl, that is. 2 weights, wide stance, hinge forward, curl at the top. Let's go. So we hinge, stand, bicep curl, repeat. Hinge, stand, bicep curl, repeat. Wide stance, toe out slightly. Hinge forward. Curl, good. Whew. We got 30 more seconds, guys. Ladies and gentlemen. People, you're doing great. You're sweating, you're moving, you're putting your body under stress. That's appropriate. That's an important part, isn't it? Stress that's appropriate. We all got a lot of stress. What's the appropriate amount? What's that secret magic formula? 3, 2, 1, done. Okay, so what I'd like you to do is go ahead and put your weights off to the side. You will not need them again. Oh shoot. We will go into our second block knowing that it will be just like our first block in the sense that it's 50-10 twice through because there's 5 exercises. The first one is a jumping jack for speed. If you'd like to add a power component, I'll show you that in real time. Then our touchdown squat, we practiced that in, I think it was called our warm up. We're gonna shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. We're gonna do sprints. We're gonna run. You can go high knees if you want. We're gonna work on 180s. That's our only like power drill. And if you prefer to do the 90s that we practiced in the warm up, that's a great option for you as well. In 20 seconds, we're gonna work for 10 minutes, block 2 of 3 in our triple threat workout, 30 minutes and done. I promise you, it matters. After the 10 minutes is over, we're gonna lose our shoes if that's comfortable for you or you're somewhere where you can be in your sock feet. We're gonna work on some mobility drills and some stretching drills. I know, you don't need them because you're so flexible, but stay, please, please do. All right, jacks for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. We've got 50 seconds here, so settle in. My encouragement is for you to find a pace that challenges you, where your foot's on the gas, pressing down, but not all the way to the floor, okay? Because you've got 9 more minutes to work. 9 minutes and some change. So if we max out in minute 1, we aren't as efficient in minutes 2 through 10. If you'd like to make it more powerful, it looks like that. If you want to make it more quick with me, it looks like this. We only have a 10-second break. That's enough to take our big deep breath, talk about our next exercise, which in this case is a touchdown squat in 3, 2, 1, rest. That was 50. That's what 50 seconds feels like of cardiovascular work. Now we're starting to feel that heart. Okay, touchdowns. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Down and up. You want to make them quick, get up, get down. You want to make them bigger. You see that jump at the top? It's a little more power filled. You do you. You know what you have to do? Take your butt with you. Everybody, that's a non-negotiable. I'll give you a lot of options, but none of them will look like this. All right, not a single one. In 30 seconds, 20 seconds, I should say, you are finished with this drill, and you only have to do it one more time. Come on, you need to turn your music up, turn your music up. You need to turn my voice down, turn it down. It's not gonna make me mad. In 3, 2, 1, rest. You're doing great. You're doing great. Shuffles. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. 3, 2, 1, shuffle, tap, low, tap. So if you want to make it quicker, you can. But I always say, if you feel out of control, lower and slower is your ticket. Okay? No toppling over. We don't want to go side down. We want to stay up. You're halfway there. And we go to high knees or sprints. I'm gonna do both with you. Okay? You breathe in heavy. Whew. This is just a little preview of what it's gonna feel like in Fierce 15 on Wednesday. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Except that has strength in it. 2, 1, rest. Oh, it's so tough. But it's so good. And it's only 12 minutes long. How can 15 be 12? Demo warm up. Ready, set, high knees or sprints. Okay, you choose. I'm gonna do a little of both. If you got high knees, bring them up in front, like that. If you got sprints, it's shorter, more compact, but faster. Like you're pounding that floor. Yeah. You can see that. I'm getting pretty winded. I don't do this as much as I used to. I used to just drill these all the time. I don't as much. I pepper them in, sprinkle them in my workout week. Rest. 180s. This is gonna take us to the halftime, okay? Except this halftime doesn't have a break. Ready? Let's go. Turn, and rotate. So if you don't like that option, stop, turn. I encourage you, no matter what you're doing, to pick one of them if you can. So it can be big and powerful and rotational, or you can stop here. But I like the rotation for us to practice. So maybe it looks more like this. The point is, you're moving in a different way. And that's why I love a 180. Come on, we have 10 seconds left. Make them easier, make them harder. Do whatever you need to do. In 5 seconds, we wrap up. 3, 2, 1. Take a quick break. I don't mean a quick break, like 30 seconds. I mean like, it's time to go now. Jumping jacks, come on, we got this. We're gonna commit after this to 10 minutes of stretching, a little bit of core work, just a little bit. It's not gonna be work though, okay? So if you wanna get it, this is your last 5 minutes to do that. Whew. Come on, you have 20 seconds left. You can make it more powerful, or quicker, or easier, whatever you need to do. I trust you. Whatever you need today is fine. In 5 seconds, we're gonna quickly break, go into touchdowns. 3, 2, 1, rest. Whoo! Bam, 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 bam. Touchdown squats. Getting it done. 3, 2, 1, let's go. What's my rule? Butt travels. Butt travels with you. It's part of you. It is you. I don't care if you want to leave it behind. You don't get to. Come on. Wiping the sweat off your brow whenever need be. Out and in. Quick or powerful, right? It doesn't matter to me. What matters is that you're proud of the effort that you gave for all 50 seconds. Wrapping this thing up in 15. Come on, let's go. Ha! I'm with you. I said this in bodyweight boot camp, and I'm gonna say it again today. 3, 2, 1, rest. Shuffle. I'm not gonna spin your wheels. Your time is too valuable for me to just write random crap for us to do, because I like to. Ready? Let's go. I sit down, do the work, think it through. Movement patterns, body parts, planes of motion. Increasing, decreasing rest and work times so that you can show up and all you have to do is do it. That's it. You know what the hardest part is? Not the programming, not the thinking it through, the getting started. In 10 seconds, we go to high knees or sprints. Come on, let's go team. 3, 2, 1, rest. Whew. We're 18 minutes in, a 30-minute workout. Let's make it work. High knees, come on. If you need to jog, I kind of do. Whew. The clock runs. You catch it when you can. You catch it when you can. Not when you're fully recovered, before you're fully recovered, but enough recovery that you can last for 25 more seconds. If you want to sprint, get down and get it done. You want to go outside real quick? Why don't you just listen to me? Go outside and sprint. Sprint to your driveway. Sprint to your neighbor's house. They won't know what's coming. 10 seconds. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. 180s wraps up our second of 3 blocks. Cheers. Cheers to 180s. You choose them. Commit for 50. Let's go. Commit for 50. Your commitment might be that you try all your levels. It might be that you smash one level, right? Maybe so, because this is your last chance to crush it. We're gonna shift gears in 30 seconds. We're gonna take our shoes off. We're gonna work on some core work, some strength with our body weight, which you know from our boot camp on Thursday can be done. We're gonna work on mobility and flexibility. And in 5 seconds, you're gonna be finished with your second of 2, 3 blocks, I should say. Take a break. Woo! While we rest, I'm gonna lose my shoes. You can go put them in the, I gotta sit down, I can't bend over and take them off. You can go put them in the pile with your weights. You don't need them anymore. Of course, I knotted my lace so that I can't get them undone. There we go. I always taught myself to like untie my shoes when I take them off so that I am ready when so I have this like weird quirk about untying my shoes. You know, I have a lot of weird quirks, so that probably doesn't surprise you at all. Okay, we're gonna do 10 minutes of some core work and stretching. This is not gonna be easy street by any means. If you feel most comfortable in your shoes, keep them on. If you're outside on gravel, keep them on. Make sure you've got a mat. Protect your hands, protect your feet. They're very important, right? We're gonna start in bear to down dog to world's greatest stretch. I'm gonna walk us through it, okay? Don't worry, I got you covered. Let's come up into bear. That looks remarkably like quadruped, except it's harder because our knees are off the floor. If you prefer to be here, anchor your hands into the ground and engage your core. And if you prefer to be here, if you choose to be here, make sure those hips are right over your knees, your shoulders are right over your wrists. In 5 seconds, we're gonna head back into down dog and we're gonna hold it. 3, 2, step back into plank, push back into downward facing dog. Now from here, settle in. Settle in. Reposition your feet such that they are hip width. Straighten your legs as much as you can, no pressure. Drop your chin and make sure those ears are between your biceps and your hips are lifted as if someone took a string to your tail and pulled it up to the sky. Woo! Push those heels down and feel the backs of the legs stretch out. That feels so good. We're gonna roll through, roll slowly. See, I'm slowly moving into plank, dropping my hips and holding here. Inhale. Yo, that feels so good, I love it. Exhale, bring your right foot to your right hand and hold. Straighten out your hips. I always bring my hand on the outside so that I can square up. Make sure those hips are facing forward. Rotate and hold here. Oh, y'all, it's the world's greatest stretch. Take this hand back and open more. Do what you can. Do what you can. It's always good enough. Take the arm back. Up here. Oh, hold one more time. Tuck that knee back. Push back into child's pose for just a moment. I don't know if you know this, but we have another side, right? Okay, just wanted to make sure you knew. Just wanted to make sure you knew. Inhale. Exhale, roll yourself up onto all fours. Right here, drive your arms into the ground. Immediately feel this tighten up. You feel that? Tuck your toes. Pull your knees off the floor slightly. Ooh, just slightly. Almost as if you think, are her knees off the floor? They are, but barely. Or is she cheating? I told my class this the other day. Teachers do cheat. Like I've taken some liberties before. Step back into plank. Push back into downward facing dog. Heels down, hips lifted. Drop your chin. My instinct is to always look forward. Doesn't need to be that way. Drop down here so that you can relax that neck. Open and close your mouth a few times. Lift and lower your eyebrows to ensure that you're relaxed. I want to let all the tension go and let the back of the body be as long as possible. We're gonna slowly roll, 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 slowly, 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 tuck the hips, pull through to plank, stop. High. Take your left foot to your left hand. Oh, I'm sweating. Hands on the outside, hold. High runner's lunge, drop your knee if you need to. If you can stay here, stay here. Oh, that feels so good. Rotate and hold. Bring this hand back. Step back to plank, drop to your knees, push back into child's. Good job. Breathe. I encourage you to commit to the entire 10-minute block here. We only have 6 more minutes to go. We have a nice hover flow coming up. I want you to push back, and then we're going to slowly bring yourself with your, like you're dragging your forehead into your nose along your mat. Come here and lift up. My knees are on the floor. You can lift if you want to. I'm not going to do that because I don't want to. It pushes me a little too far into my stretch. What I want us to feel here is good, challenged, not pain. Hold. So we get the front of the body. Tuck the toes. Push up into plank and hold here. Scoop that belly under. Take a step back so that I have some room. We're going to slowly lower ourselves down. Easy until you're all the way on the floor. Inhale and exhale, push up and hold. And 3, 2, 1, we release back to child's pose. All right, let's do it all over again. One more time and we're finished. We have less than 5 minutes together. We're gonna hold our stretches. We're gonna hold our core work. Let's set up for bear in 3, 2, 1, tuck and hold. You're gonna have done 4 bears by the time this is over. Remember, drop to your knees if you want, but keep those arms firmly pressed into the floor. Anchoring yourself down. Feel the core engage as you hold yourself up. You might be a little shaky, and that's okay. Do your best. 3, 2, 1, step back to plank. Inhale, and on your exhale, push back into downward facing dog. Now here, we're gonna make it a little more intense if that's in your wheelhouse today. If it is not, say it's not, and be okay with that. You're gonna drop your heels, pedaling. 1, 2, 3, 4, then push both of them down and lean back. Push those hips to the sky, come on. Y'all can do this. Sometimes this is the hardest part, right? It's harder than all the cardio, all the strength. Pedaling again, 4, 3, 2, 1, push them both down. Slowly roll yourself up into plank. Take your right foot to your right hand, and now your right hand on the outside of your right leg. Our hips are square, our chest is lifted. We rotate and open to the leg that's up. In this case, this is my right. You may have gone with your left, and that's perfectly fine. If you'd like to drop, we didn't do this on the other side, and forgive me. We'll do it in the next block. Bring it back up and down and hold. Lengthening this left leg, this back leg, straighten it as much as you can. Feel that hip. Oh, it feels delicious. Delicious. It's my morning Gerber word for the day. Take your leg back to plank, drop down, child's pose. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Roll yourself up. Bear. Woohoo! Bear, more bear. Fourth bear. Fourth bear. Fourth bear, best bear. Come on. We can do this. It's core and stretch. It's mobility and stretch. It's mobility, core and stretch. Triple threat on a triple threat. Hey, I like that. In 10 seconds, we step back into plank, then to down dog. 3, 2, 1, step back to plank. Inhale, exhale. Feels good to stretch those legs. Now shift backwards. Is this the best down dog in the world? No, they're not putting me on the cover of Yoga Journal, but I am trying. Guess what? It's gonna be good enough for today. Alternate your feet. I I showed up. I stayed through the whole thing. And you know what? It's a dang win. I see people a lot put up pictures, hold of all of these, you know, exercises or whatever, videos, pictures, there's all kinds of crap they're doing. Roll yourself up into plank. And you know, I'm very different than most people. Your left leg to your left hand and hold. And they want to show you what they can do, but you know what? Take your hand on the outside. If I can stay here for 10 minutes and stretch and feel better, you can do your back bends all day long. That's fine with me. That's awesome for you. It's not gonna happen for me. I'm not gonna try it. I don't want to. But this is a win for me. Practicing this way. Open out. Woo! Hello! Take it. Rotate. I promised you we'd do it, and we did. Push back. Drop down. Step back to plank. This time we lower slowly. High. Tuck your feet. Push up. And hold. We have less than a minute left. See, this is our win. It's not fancy or sexy Instagram worthy, but it's the grind. And you know what? You show up enough times, you stay consistent, put in your reps and your sweat and your, you know, pain a little bit. 2020 is not gonna be able to stop you. Push back and walk yourself up and in. Forward fold here, hips are lifted high, chin is tucked. Slowly roll yourself up. In 10 seconds, we are going to be 30 minutes into our workout, which means we're finished. Lift up, inhale, and exhale, release. You did an amazing job. 3 10-minute blocks. Strength, cardio, mobility, and core work. You're awesome. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. I'll see you Monday. I'll see you next week for sure. Have a good one, guys.